There's a moment many women experience, standing in front of the mirror, gently touching their hair, wondering when it stopped feeling like them. Not because it looks bad, but because it no longer reflects how they feel inside. Hair has an extraordinary power. It frames the face, softens features, and quietly communicates confidence. After 60, the right haircut doesn't try to erase age, it illuminates vitality. The wrong one, however, can unintentionally add years, heaviness, or rigidity. Today's story isn't about chasing youth. It's about choosing styles that feel lighter, softer, and more aligned with who you are now. We'll explore 3 haircuts that can make you look up to 10 years younger, and 3 common styles that often do the opposite, especially for women over 60. If you enjoy thoughtful, age-positive beauty guidance, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue creating content that celebrates elegance at every stage of life. Now, let's begin. 1. The soft layered bob. And didn't hate her hair. That was the surprising part. It was neat, well-maintained, and familiar. She had worn it the same way for nearly a decade, a straight, chin-length cut with little variation. It felt safe. But when she looked in the mirror, something felt still. As if her reflection had paused while the woman inside her kept evolving. That's often how it begins. The soft layered bob doesn't announce itself. It doesn't demand attention. It simply restores movement, and movement is one of the most powerful visual signals of youth. As we age, hair naturally becomes finer, drier, and less responsive. A blunt cut, even a tidy one, can cause the hair to hang heavily around the jaw and neck, areas where gravity tends to show first. What Anne didn't realize was that her haircut was emphasizing stillness rather than vitality. When her stylist introduced gentle layers, not dramatic, not choppy, everything shifted. The hair no longer sat flat against her face. It lifted slightly at the crown, curved softly around her cheekbones, and moved naturally when she turned her head. That movement brought life back into her appearance. A soft layered bob works because it frames rather than confines the face. It subtly lifts the eye upward, draws attention to the cheekbones, and softens the jawline. The layers don't remove length, they redistribute weight. And that redistribution is what creates elegance. Another quiet benefit is versatility. This haircut works beautifully whether worn smooth, softly waved, or slightly tousled. It doesn't require perfection. In fact, a bit of imperfection makes it more youthful. Hair that looks too precise can feel rigid. Hair that moves feels alive. And notice the difference not just in the mirror, but in how she carried herself. Her shoulders relaxed. She stopped fussing with her hair throughout the day. Compliments came, not loud ones, but sincere ones. You look refreshed. There's something different about you. The truth is, the soft layered bob doesn't make you look younger by pretending you're someone else. It works because it aligns with who you are now, confident, expressive, and evolving. For women over 60, this haircut offers balance. It's polished without being stiff, feminine without being fussy, modern without being trendy. It respects age while enhancing vitality. If you've ever felt that your hair looks fine but no longer feels like you, this style may be the gentle shift you've been waiting for. Sparkles, if this story resonates, please like this video and subscribe for more graceful beauty guidance created especially for women over 60. 2. Shoulder length with face framing layers. For years, Linda believed there were only 2 choices after 60: cut it short or pull it back. Long hair, she had been told, was aging. So she obeyed, trimming inch after inch until her hair felt practical but lifeless. What no one explained to her was this: length isn't the problem. Shape is. When Linda finally allowed her hair to grow to her shoulders again, something unexpected happened. Her reflection softened. Her face looked more balanced. Her neck appeared longer. And most importantly, she felt like herself again. Shoulder-length hair with face-framing layers is one of the most forgiving and rejuvenating haircuts for women over 60. It sits at a length that doesn't pull the face downward, yet still provides enough weight to feel feminine and intentional. The magic, however, lies in the layers. Face-framing layers act like gentle parentheses around the face. They soften angles, blur harsh lines, and guide the eye naturally upward. Instead of hair hanging straight down and emphasizing gravity, these layers create lift and flow. Linda's stylist didn't chase volume. She chased balance. The layers were subtle, starting around the cheekbones and blending downward. The ends were softened, not thinned. The result was hair that moved easily and responded to Linda's natural texture instead of fighting it. Another advantage of this haircut is its adaptability. It works with glasses. It flatters different face shapes. It can be worn loose, tucked behind the ears, or softly pinned back without losing shape. Most importantly, it allows maturity to coexist with vitality. Linda noticed something else, too. She stopped feeling the need to hide. Her posture improved. Her expression relaxed. Her hair no longer felt like a compromise, it felt like a choice. That's the difference a well-shaped shoulder-length cut makes. It doesn't cling to youth. It honors experience while still celebrating beauty. It says, I'm comfortable with who I am, and I still care how I present myself. For women over 60, this haircut offers freedom. Freedom from rigid rules, from outdated advice, from the belief that elegance requires sacrifice. Sparkles, if you're enjoying this story, please like this video and subscribe to continue this journey of confident, age-positive beauty together. 3. The modern soft pixie. Carol hesitated longer than most. The idea of short hair felt risky. She had seen too many pixie cuts that looked severe, overly styled, or stripped of softness. She feared that cutting her hair short would expose every line, every change, every year. But what she hadn't seen yet was the modern soft pixie. This haircut is not about sharp edges or strict structure. It's about lightness, texture, and movement, the very elements that create youthfulness at any age. When Carol finally made the change, it wasn't dramatic. The cut followed the natural shape of her head. The crown was softly lifted. The sides were feathered rather than tight. The fringe was light and movable, brushing gently across her forehead. The result wasn't severe. It was liberating. Short hair, when done correctly, draws attention upward to the eyes, the cheekbones, the smile. It removes visual weight from the lower face and neck, areas that often carry signs of aging. But softness is essential. Without it, a pixie can look rigid and unforgiving. The modern pixie understands this balance. Carol noticed how much easier her mornings became. No heavy styling. No fighting with volume. Her hair looked intentional even when slightly undone, and that effortlessness translated into confidence. What surprised her most was how youthful she felt, not because she looked younger, but because she felt lighter, more expressive, more present. The soft pixie doesn't erase age. It reframes it. It says strength without harshness, confidence without rigidity, elegance without excess. For women over 60 who want simplicity without sacrifice, this haircut can be transformative. It's not about being bold. It's about being honest, choosing a style that works with your features, your lifestyle, and your sense of self. Carol stopped hiding behind her hair. And in doing so, she discovered that her beauty had been there all along. Sparkles, if this inspired you, please like this video and subscribe for more thoughtful beauty and style stories created for women who know that elegance has no expiration date.